Mark, we've trained at the match stadium today. Before the session, your staff and players held a minute's applause. Can you explain a bit more about that, please?
Yeah, I can. Last week, unfortunately, a lady who's done some fantastic work for the FA lost someone who's very close to her, and the group who are here this week, the players and the staff, wanting to show respects and show that we're there and we're thinking about her at what's a very difficult time for her and her family. So hopefully that'll act as a support mechanism for her, and I think highlights the respect we've got for the person.
We've been in Belarus for a couple of days now. How have things gone so far?
It's been a good camp for us so far. It's a difficult journey, obviously, with the players having to travel across here, and a lot of them coming back from their holidays during their mid-season break. But since we've been here, we've got some good training sessions in, and we've worked together well as a group, and everything's progressing positively now. Looking forward to the game on Saturday, and that's the objective, is to produce another good performance on Saturday. And if we produce a good performance, then we're confident the result will follow.
You weren't in place the last time England played Belarus. They won 6-0 in Bournemouth. You would have seen that game by now. What have you learnt from that game?
I think we know we're going to be favourites going into the game. And, the girls who played in that game will know that they're a team that like to drop their line and play quite deep and make it very difficult for you to break them down. And that itself poses some challenges, but nothing we haven't faced before. And the players will be ready for that. And as we've talked about, for us it's important in this campaign to obviously win matches and qualify at the end of it, but to improve game by game. And so far, so good in that aspect. We've produced good quality performances consistently, and we've improved in the areas we've discussed on the camp game by game. And going into the game on Saturday and then the Ukraine game, we're looking to do that again and produce another good performance, which will improve on our previous outing against Ukraine. I think for me, I'm a lucky manager. I've got a group of players who are very motivated, very eager to learn, and they've got the same mentality as the staff, really, is that we want to get better every time we're together. And when that's the case, the players really apply themselves on the training ground to improve, and they listen with intent. And when we're in the meeting room, they want to share their views and listen to what we've got to say. And when you've got a group like that, you've always got a chance to develop your game and try and improve your performances. And in terms of complacency, it's something I'm not worried about at all, because we've got a group of players who want to win for their country and want to win for their teammates, and most importantly want to be the best they can be. And we're really on the right path towards that. So Saturday's another challenge for us in terms of can we be better than last time out, but a challenge we're looking forward to, excited by. We've been away before. We've experienced Cyprus, which was a long tournament, and then we spent some days away in La Manga, and it brings different types of challenges to the players, but challenges which we're open to, and we're learning all the time, because we know if we get to a major championship, we're going to spend a long time on the road, and we need to be prepared and ready for that. But 2 games in a short space of time brings difficulty in terms of the mental challenges. You've got to make sure that you're focused on the first game. It can sometimes be a difficult challenge to make sure you don't look too far ahead. And one thing this team's been very good at is focusing on the next game, and we've certainly got to do that with Belarus and make sure we respect them and try and perform to our absolute maximum. And then once that game's out the way, we can refocus and regroup and see who's fit and fresh, and make sure we're good to go again for Ukraine. But certainly it's a matter of focusing on one game at a time for the players and all the staff, and making sure 100% of our attention is on the first game, which is Belarus on Saturday.
And finally, Mark, you're not the only England team in action this weekend. Roy Hodgson's men obviously start their World Cup campaign. The game kicks off at 1 a.m. over here in Belarus. Will the players be allowed to watch it?
Yeah, certainly be allowed to watch it. It's a late one for them, but they're all excited about obviously our game on Saturday, and why wouldn't they be excited about the men's game on a Saturday night? And it's difficult in terms of the kick-off time here, but we're looking forward to watching the game, and obviously all the girls are keen and want to wish the boys all the best, because it's a real team feeling here in terms of we want to support them, and hopefully we can get them off to a good start with a win in our match, and then sit down, relax, watch the game, and hopefully the men can do the same and get a win against Italy on Saturday night.